Hey everyone, this is Onion. It's Sunday, March 21st. Today I'm going to go over NIO with you, some technical insight, short selling activity, institutional activity, the Reuters report, and Quant computer estimates. With NIO, I like to use the 6-week chart because there's a lot of action in the last 6 weeks. I've been covering NIO daily for about 3 weeks now, but I've been following it for a year. I do hold NIO. And after the earnings call here, there was a nice healthy, jump up. But it's hitting the 21-day moving average. And I mentioned this a few days ago. It's most likely going to follow this average down. There is a nice support line at $40. And, on Friday, the price did go down to 40, but it bounced right back up. So that is a solid, strength there at 40. But your resistance is at 46. So for the time being, it's probably going to bounce in between, here and there. Maybe a day trade is good to do, to start accumulating. But for now, I don't think we're going to drop below 40 again. But 46 is definitely going to be hard to get past. There was two bullish indicators triggered last week. You can see here, and all the lower indicators they are still showing an upward trend in reversal. The MACD did cross the average line. I believe that was last week. But it's still well below the zero line here. So it has a lot of room to go up before it's in positive territory. But, for now, at least it is showing a sign going up. Momentum's going up with the price rising, which is a good sign. And your relative strength is, I think it's only, 44. So it still has a lot of room to go up. And all the indicators are pointing in that direction. If we look at the short selling activity for Friday, it was pretty much the same. It's been the same all month, right? But low 20s, mid 20s every day. There's been a few days that are close to 30%, but it's basically all the same. The borrow rate hasn't changed in a month, and there's always 10 million shares available. Every time somebody borrows shares, it just gets replenished back to 10 million. So institutional activity, there was quite a bit once the dust settled after that earnings call and all the reports coming in now. The put to call ratio that the institutions own, a value here of 1 would mean equal put and call buying. So this here is pretty much equal, a little bit weight on the put side, but you can see it's not much. Institutional owners, there was 4 additional owners added within the last week, and the shares, it changed, there's the numbers that are changed. Another 121,000 shares are owned by institutions. So the percentage went up by, not by very much. It's now 40.32% of the float that the institutions own. This is the Quant computer estimate. They give it a fair value of $33.17. So right now they're saying NIO is extremely overvalued. But, I don't really like to use, I really like this report, but not all the numbers are entered right now, and I'm not too sure what they're waiting for. Usually they're very quick on this. So we had the earnings, not all the numbers are in, so I wouldn't really it is a very high uncertainty for this fair value because the numbers aren't in. So I'm going to keep an eye on that, and if anything changes, I'll report on it. This is the Reuters report. If you guys don't get this report, it's a good one. I really like it because it goes in depth. I'm not going to go through the whole report with you. I'll just scroll down, and then you can just pause whenever you like. NIO now has an average score of 5, which is pretty good. Most companies are 5. So that's not a bad thing at all. If we look down here, there's just a few things I want to show you. But like I said, you can always just pause whenever you want. Here's the earnings, and this is why the share price went down, right? This was a negative surprise of 125%. So that kind of it's caught everyone off guard a little bit, right? Because the last 3 quarters were positive, and then we had a huge negative there. So that's why the share price tumbled a bit, but it did bounce back very nicely. So it's very good. The fundamentals are strong here. Take a look at this here. That's what's given that number the average a high number. And I'm just going to go down to the bottom just to show you the institutional owners here. Yeah, it's right here. So you can see I showed you that percentage of institutional owners, and the number one owner here, the top one, is 8.4% of the float. So here's your top institutional holders. So we'll just go over there was a few new analyst recommendations. So we'll go through that now. Just give my computer a second here. Okay, so it dropped a little bit. I believe it was $68. So now it's down to 65.24 is the average out of 10 analysts. And these are the new ratings here. Basically from March on. Here's your new ratings. Still, there's most of the ratings are still above our share price, so that's a good sign. And here's all the analysts that give that rating there. So, overall, I do hold NIO. So, I might be a little bit biased here, but I do think we've hit bottom, and I can see it. I can see it going up, but not up a lot. It's going to bounce in between, probably $40, $46 between the support and resistance for a while. Until there's more guidance or some press release or something come out. But I do think that we have found a trend here, and it will start going up. So I hope this video helps. I do hold NIO, so I do these videos quite often. So if you want an updated analysis, check back every once in a while. I hope this video helps. Have a wonderful day and take care.